back to Channel Claire. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Now, as you see from the title, this is going to be just a continuation of my last video, and it's this conversation with Amber freaking Heard and Johnny Depp in the midst of their divorce, okay? And at this point, Amber has pretty much laid out her master evil plan and has let Johnny know, look, I planned this from the start. Well, she didn't say it like this, but I planned this from the start. I have documented evidence. I have pictures and text messages and stories that I let my friends and family know about, and those dates are going to corroborate with these pictures and these text messages. You know what? I've got all of this, and they're never going to believe that I'm in some fight club and I just put my hands on you all the time. Like, they're never going to believe that. So that is where we are with Miss Amber Heard at this point, and she is whole ass admitting this on tape. She is trying, I don't know what it is that she's trying to do in this phone call, because like in my other video, we have shared that this is in the midst of them being divorced and having a restraining order, okay? So I don't really understand what this call has been, like the reason for this call. Just to scare Johnny, just to threaten him and tell him basically, if you don't do what it is that I want you to do, I'm gonna take you down. Like, what is the reason for this call, Amber? Like, you were out of this abusive situation, you got your restraining order, you got your divorce. What did you want to talk to Johnny about besides threaten him? Let's continue with the tape.
I was a police statement first, and the only reason I haven't filed that police statement, which has been used against me, by the way, every day, and the only reason I won't do it, I haven't done it.
She's saying that the fact that she hasn't filed a police statement is being used against her because you came out with this story that Johnny Depp put his hands on you and abused you, and nobody had proof of that anywhere. So everyone's like, where the fuck are these claims coming from, Amber? Like, where is a police statement? Where is documented evidence? Where is this? So yeah, that is why you are getting called out for this, because you put out this story but gave no evidence at all. And this is a man that was beloved by the world.
It's because I don't want to hurt you, and that means it goes out of my hands. And we have a third-party guy, third-party prosecutor come, and a criminal lawyer come, and they went, like, the problem is hearing from you, like, your biggest struggle is that this is just, it's the most solid evidence case of domestic violence I've ever seen, and if you give this over...
Amber Heard just said her lawyers told her this is the most... Let me go back so I get it correct, so I'm not... She says that her lawyers told her, and your lawyer's a fucking crackpot if he told you this shit. Her lawyer told her this case is the most solid evidence case that they've seen in a domestic violence case. What evidence has she given? Pictures of makeup bruises put on herself? What makes this the most solid evidence case of domestic violence? I really want to know why this lawyer felt that they could tell Amber this. Or is this just something that Amber is pulling out of her ass to try to intimidate and scare Johnny into doing exactly what it is that she wants him to do? I think it's the latter. I think that is a threat. That is a threat. Telling Johnny, hey, just so you know, my lawyer said that this is the most solid case of domestic violence with evidence ever. How do you think somebody is going to feel hearing that? Well, luckily for Johnny, he has the truth on his side, and he knows that he didn't do this shit. And still at this point, as Amber has been talking since the end of the last video, us going into this video, Johnny Depp has not said a word. He's listening to her. Like, I can't wait for him to speak up. He has been listening to all the craziness that Amber has put out right now and just been saying, like, this is my plan, I'm gonna fuck you over. And he's just took it and listening to it. He hasn't blown up. He hasn't gotten irate, which we know if she was, like, if the tables were turned, that's exactly what she would have done. But he's taking it in. Taking it in.
It's the most solid evidence case of domestic violence I've ever seen, and if you
That
give
doesn't
this
even
over
make
to them
sense.
or present any part of it, they will prosecute him. And I felt like I would, and I'm not, like, I would never want that for you. Because I don't even, it's hard for me to
This fake crying and her acting like she's like so distraught and like can't talk and this that is such an act. I know Amber's face is bone dry. She's sitting wherever she's sitting on the phone with Johnny and her face is bone dry as she sits here and tries to fake cry on the phone with this man. I promise you.
even I don't call myself, like, it's going in my head, and it's hard for me to even accept any sort of victimdom ever.
I'm gonna go back.
So, because I don't even, it's hard for me to even I don't call myself, like, it's going in my head, and it's hard for me to even accept any sort of victimdom ever.
It's hard for you to accept any victimdom ever. I don't even know if that's a word. Victimdom. It's hard for her to set any sort of her feeling like the victim ever. That's because you're not the fucking victim. You're not the victim. And you're about to get out in public and make a freaking mockery of all these people who have actually experienced domestic violence and make yourself a victim while lying about it. The amount of people who have lost their lives due to domestic violence, and Amber Heard wants to get up here and say, it's so hard for me to accept that I'm any sort of victim. That's because you're not. You're not a victim, and you know that you're not a victim. There are people who have literally escaped like this much with their fucking lives and are so grateful to be here today. And Amber Heard wants to sit up here and say it's hard for her to be a victim. Amber Heard is disgusting. She's disgusting.
Amber, listen, here's what I hear.
This is where Johnny comes in. After that, he starts speaking. He starts off, Amber, listen. At this point, he's still sounding very calm. Let's see what Johnny has to say after not speaking for like 7 minutes and listening to her just go on and on and on and on.
I understand.
I don't want to hurt you. You most definitely want to hurt him. That's the only thing you want to do is hurt him, Amber. I don't want to hurt you. Bullshit. Bullshit. But let's see what Johnny has to say. Let me shut up.
I understand. And I don't want to hurt you either. I'm only going to say this. I love you. I love you. And I've always loved you. And I know that, look, you do whatever you feel you have to do. I'm telling you now, it's a mistake to go to court. But if you want to go to court, we'll go to court. I would rather take care of it a different way. I think it would be very good for you, and I think it would be very good for me. But you know what, baby?
I've been called a liar.
Baby.
And I've been called a gold digger.
Baby.
I'm kind of like getting like sick right now hearing Johnny call Amber baby. Like he's still clearly in this vulnerable fucking state of mind, feeling sorry for this woman, trying to protect her interests, trying to protect her reputation. He said, I love you, always have loved you, like we could do this a different way, all this stuff, calling her baby. She responds to none of that. She goes right into, I've been called a liar, I've been called a gold digger. That's because you are. You don't like being called truthful things. That's because you are the biggest fucking liar and gold digger I've ever come across in my life. Like, oh, holy shit. Oh my god. It's crazy. But like, Johnny is still feeding into this shit at this point. After she's done this to him, like, he's still feeding in. Like, this is how abusers fuck and warp your goddamn mind. This is what they do. They warp you and make you feel like you're fucking, like I've done something wrong. You start taking ownership over shit that you know you did not do. Simply to keep the peace and like make the shit make sense, and you know, like it's so fucking sad.
Baby, Amber, I didn't call you those things.
I don't want it to go.
He said, I didn't call you those things. I did not call you those things.
I don't want it to. I didn't want any of this. I don't want it to be.
It's been going on too long, Amber, and we just gotta stop this.
Yes, it's gone on too long, Amber, and we've got to stop this. She's sitting here talking about I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. You did this. You are the one who proceeded to do this because you wanted this attention. You wanted this story. You wanted, I don't know, thinking that this was going to get you some type of instant fame, which I guess it did. But like, he's like, Amber, this has gone on too fucking long. Like, we've got to stop this. And Johnny has, like, throughout, like, all the audios I have listened to, he has always been the one, okay, if we get in a physical fight, let's walk away. You know, if we do get in a physical fight, we need to separate. We need to take time from one another. Like, he's the one saying there cannot be any physical altercations, and Amber responds, I can't promise I won't get physical anymore. You know, he's always been the one trying to keep the peace. While you have someone who completely loves nothing but chaos. She finds it exciting. Like, this whole thing with calling him and everything, like, she's getting off on this shit. This whole act she's putting on, she's getting off on this. She has this man right where she fucking wants him. And it's sad to watch go down, like, in front of us. Like, it's like, she really whole ass did this. Wow.
It's gonna stop.
I don't know how to get my reputation back.
This is the event I have covered with.
You don't know how to get your reputation back. That's your fault. Because now all your shit's out there. You would have bring Johnny's shit out there. Of course people are going to, like, dig up your shit. And now it's all out there for the world to see and speculate and talk about and this, that, and another. Of course. You thought you could do one without the other happening? Why? Why would you think that, Amber? She's, like, delusional. Like, I feel like she thought this through, but she didn't think it all the way the fuck through. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. While this is very conniving and clever of her to, like, put together and shit, I don't think she thought all the way through. Like, she really thought she was going to get off and, like, nobody was going to look into her background, her history, or anything. Like, her girlfriend and that fight and everything were just going to magically, like, never get out after accusing somebody else of being violent. No. Come on. It just does not, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. Like, I don't know. It's just all a lot, and I feel like Johnny and Amber Heard, it's coming up in a few weeks, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I've seen some people in the comments saying that they feel like possibly there's a chance that Amber may get off again because she got off in fucking UK. And that some fuck shit can happen and she gets off again in Virginia. I would get on here and, like, I'm just not even gonna go there. Like, the disgust, the pure, I would just be done with absolutely fucking everything. I would just be so done. I would be done with a society. I would be done. I would need to, like, be under a rock in a hole. Like, I would be feeling so bad for Johnny, and, like, I couldn't even imagine what he would feel if this happens again to him. Like, they already fucked him over way too many times. I don't know.
As he has, but just that it will.
I did not call the cops, and I did not you from any favor when they came. I've been trying to protect you.
You told Io to call the cops.
I've been trying to protect you. I did not call the cops. Yeah, but you got your fucking friend on the phone and told him to call the cops, acting like you were so hurt and distressed. And I just heard Johnny raise his fucking voice. Just now. This is like the first time I've heard him raise his voice. And that's, like, raised. You know?
While it was happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, briefly they...
Yeah, you fucking told Io to call the cops as you were being dragged around and beaten, this, that, and other. You got on the phone and said, Io, call the cops. Like, the dramatics, man. It's just, it's so...
I really did think I was going to lose my life, and I thought you would do it on accident. Not
Physical attack against Johnny.
Oh, I'm sorry, because the last time that it got crazy between us, I really did think I was going to lose my life, and I thought you would do it on accident. And I told you that. I said, oh my God, I thought for the first time.
Amber, I lost a fucking finger, man. Come on.
Right. She's talking about she thought that she was gonna lose her life. And she really thought it was fucking over. And he's like, I lost my fucking finger. Like, what are you talking about? You had not a scratch, not a nothing on you. Okay, I'm gonna let him continue. Let me go back and let him.
I lost a fucking finger, man. Come on. I had a can of mineral spirits thrown in my nose.
I think it's odd that it appears she's trying to convince...
What are you gonna say about that? And you can just hear her in the background, like, trying to talk over him, like, chirping, like, no.
And see what the jury... you can please tell people that it was a fair fight, and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
yes.
It's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
She's disgusting. Let's go back and break this down. She's saying pretty much, let's see if these people out here, if I go out here with my story and you go out here with your story, let's see which one of us they're going to believe. You really gonna think that they think that a fight between you and me is fair? You think that the society and the world is gonna believe that? Tell me, Johnny. Tell me. Like, goading him. Like, goading this man. Like, tell me, Johnny. Tell me. How manipulative is, like, that is the most manipulative thing I've, like, ever heard. So now he really is kind of going to think about it because he is a man. And he's like, this fucking bitch, like, she's really trying to take me down. See what a judge and jury will think?
Jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence.
Tell them, I, Johnny Depp, am a man of domestic violence. Mocking the fuck out of him. And see how many people believe you. Mocking his pain, mocking his experience. She's not denying that happened. She's saying people aren't going to believe that you, Johnny Depp, were a victim of domestic violence by me, Amber Heard. They're simply not going to believe it. Even if it is the truth. They're not going to believe it. See how many people are on your side. Like, she's making it like that type of dynamic. It's me versus you. I'm taking you the fuck down. And where is this coming from? This man has been nothing but good to you. Like, where does this, like, you could have chose to make your career in any other type of way, and this is what you choose by literally, like, trying to sacrifice somebody else. You know how many actresses have just, like, gone and been talented and worked their way up, and you know they're doing awesome now? So many. Zoe Kravitz just got freaking Catwoman. Kristen Stewart and Spencer. Freaking Anne Hathaway. What, Emma Watson? Like, I'm trying to think of all, like, these young actresses, like, she would be in competition with or whatnot for roles, like Scarlett Johansson. Like, they're doing their fucking thing. They sat in there, they did the fucking work, they grind. They did what they did and look where they are, you know, doing Marvel films and doing shit like that, getting that fucking bag. And look at your fucking ass now. You're gonna have to try to pay somebody back $50 million when your ass goes down in Virginia. And what was the point? For what? For what possible fucking reason? And all you have are these people in your comments kissing your fucking ass. Because they're deranged as well. Like, is that the company you want to keep? Like, deranged people with deranged people? Like, I guess it's comfortable for her? I don't understand how people hear this shit and they think that this shit is normal and that she's in the right. And you know, she says it. She says, tell them, I, Johnny Depp, a man. It says it right here. Tell them, I, Johnny Depp, a man. Like, a man can't be a victim of domestic violence. Tell them, I, Johnny Depp, a man, am a victim too of domestic violence. And he screams, yes! Yes! I, Johnny Depp, am a victim of domestic violence. And he said it there himself. So it can't be believed. Let's see what she fucking says back.
And tell them, Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim of domestic violence. And
yes.
I, you know, it's a fair fight. It's these how many people believe or side with you.
It doesn't matter if it's a fair fight my ass.
Exactly, because you're bigger and you're stronger. And so when I say...
He said it doesn't matter, fair fight my fucking ass. It doesn't matter. And she says exactly, because you're bigger. You're bigger and stronger. So when I say that I thought that you could kill me... God, she's so fucked up. She's telling him, I'm about to fuck with you. I'm about to tell these people you beat my fucking ass. I'm gonna tell the public and the world that you beat my goddamn ass. Paint fucking bruises on myself. Whole time also cheating. Like, you're just a fundamentally fucked up person, Amber. Like, goddamn, like, how do you look at yourself in the mirror? Like, you're, like, fucked up. Like, you're...
Say that I thought you would kill me, that doesn't mean you counter with you also, that you lost your own finger. I am not trying to attack you here. I'm just trying to point out the fact of why I said call 911. Because you had your hands on me after you threw a phone in my face, and I just got crazy in the past, and I truly thought, I need to stop this madness before I get hurt.
Oh my God.
She says all of that, and Johnny says, oh my God. She tells this whole story about how dare you counter if you lost your own finger. And while I'm trying to point out the fact that I said call 911 because I was where you were and you had your hands on me and you threw a phone at my fucking face. And it's gotten crazy in the past. And I thought, I need to stop this madness before I get hurt. This is Amber Heard literally telling this fabricated fucking story to this man who was actually there with her. Okay? Like, imagine this happening to you. You have a person who is literally telling you something that did not fucking happen. Because remember, the witnesses were hearing fucking Amber screaming and doing this, that, and other. And fucking all this, the bodyguards and stuff. They could hear her fucking screaming and shit at the top of her lungs. Amber was the one who got put on goddamn Seroquel. Amber was the one in the tape in the fucking hallway saying, I did it, but I didn't mean to do it, but I, like, admitting that she fucking did it. And then you want to tell this story right here to this fucking man, acting like this never fucking happened, and you were the one thinking you need to stop this madness before you get hurt? I feel like, she's like a literal mind fuck to this man. And he says, oh my God. In utter disbelief, because this man was actually there when this took place. Let's hear this again.
The fact that you lost your own finger. I am not trying to attack you here. I'm just trying to point out the fact of why I said call 911. Because you had your hands on me after you threw a phone in my face, and I just got crazy in the past, and I truly thought, I need to stop this madness before I get hurt.
She's so fucking crazy.
And I never think about myself that way.
Oh my God.
I never defend myself that way. I never see myself as a victim. It's too fault, you know?
Alright, yeah.
He said, alright, yeah. I never want to see myself as the victim. I never see myself that way. Da, 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 da. He says, alright, yeah. He's like, okay. Like, it's finally clicking to him, because he was saying all that, oh, I still love you bullshit earlier. I think now it's fucking clicking to Johnny that this bitch is truly crazy. And he's realizing she's really trying to fuck with me. Like, I think he's starting to realize that. I think he's starting to wake up in this moment. Like, fuck. Like, alright. Like, okay. Damn. She's crazy.
The gears turn in real time.
Alright, fine. You believe what you believe. Listen.
Every step of the way.
Alright, listen, here's the... Alright, fine.
Every step this way has been planted. Yes, you have literally planted every fucking piece of evidence you have. You have planted. Planted means made up evidence. Everything that you do is a plant. He says, okay, all right, listen, here's the deal. All right, fine. You believe what you want to believe. I'm going to call these people. I'm going to take care of it. Because I'm not about to go back and forth with your fucking ass, okay? Like, at this point, he's like, I'm not going back and forth with you. You clearly believe what you believe. That's not actual reality. I'm going to call these people because I've given you ample amount of fucking times to just do this the easy and peaceful way. You want to do the dramatics. You want to do the drama. You want the attention. So let's give it to you.
You believe what you believe. I'm gonna call these people. I'm gonna take care of this. See what the fuck is going on.
Right.
I'll get back to you.
Bye.
Otherwise, listen. As far as I can tell right now, it sounds like you want to go to court.
Yep.
You want to fuck
You
this
want
up.
to you want to fuck it up real bad. You want to go to court.
My name. I've been telling
Your name should never be. Your name is not going to be cleared because you're a liar. A proven fucking liar. Like, even your goddamn sister's shit, like, the sister. I gotta do a video on the sister. Because, like, you're never gonna get your name cleared up. After this, after April, when we go and type in Amber Heard, your Wikipedia is going to say, Amber Heard. This is a woman who parodied being a victim of domestic violence to the public court and the court of the law, while simultaneously. But yeah, as I was saying, sorry, my boyfriend, whatever, came back earlier than I thought. But anyway, basically, Amber Heard, you're the abuser. We all know this. It's in the tapes. You're now being somebody's bully and blackmailing them and telling people that no one's ever going to believe that they would be a victim of domestic violence. And it's disturbing. Like, very, very disturbing. So, I don't know, you guys. I don't know how this is going to come out. Some people think that she's going to get away with it because she did in the UK. But hopefully here in the States we can try to right our wrongs a little bit. But things never cease to amaze me in this crazy ass world. Like, crazy shit happens every fucking day. While I have all the confidence in the world, there's like this 1% that I'm like, what if she really gets off on this? Oh my god. That's terrifying.